A Map for Palestine, written by Maysa Odeh, illustrated by Alia Batawi. One morning, Falasteen's teacher showed her class a map of the world.
Can each of you tell us where your family is from?
She asked. The children gathered in a circle and began sharing their stories with pride. But when it was her turn, Falasteen searched the map and found nothing.
Miss Baker, why isn't Palestine on the map?
I think there's no such place.
Miss Baker said. Falasteen was troubled, confused, and curious. She needed to ask more questions. When she got home, Falasteen's grandpa was tending his grapevines. When he saw her, he beamed like he was seeing the sunrise for the first time, the way he always did.
How was your day, Habibti?
He asked. As she watered the flowers, Falasteen told her grandpa what had happened with her teacher.
Jido, why isn't Palestine on the map?
Jido looked into her eyes with concern. Then he took out his notepad from his pocket and he began to draw. First, an outline of what seemed to be an ancient tooth, like the fossils in Falasteen's dinosaur book. Then, ocean waves to the west, lines and borders to the east. With a steady hand, he drew little circles and gave life to cities and villages with names she had not heard before. He labeled one of those circles, Huwara, our home. When he was finished, he tore the paper out, folded it carefully, and gave it to Falasteen.
Here is your map, Omri.
He said.
A gift from me to you. Your teacher needs teaching. You can show this to her so all of your friends can learn too.
When Falasteen went inside, her grandma was making her favorite treat, spinach pies. She washed her hands so she could help, as she filled delicate parcels of dough with a special blend of spinach, walnuts, sumac, and spicy red pepper flakes. Falasteen asked,
Teta, why isn't Palestine on the map?
Teta's eyes looked through Falasteen, and she spoke as if she was in another world.
The soldiers came with their tanks and guns. I carried your mother in my arms and ran to the Jordan River to protect our family from harm. They destroyed our villages and gave them new names. They burned the fields and the olive trees. We left our homes and many loved ones behind. But I've held onto our house key.
Teta unclasped the necklace she always wore and wrapped it around Falasteen's neck. Falasteen reached up to touch it, an iron key as old and precious as Teta. Falasteen was quiet and sad. After Isha prayer, when she was snuggled in bed, Falasteen told her mama about her day, about her teacher and the map at school, about the new map Jido drew, and about Teta and her key. Finally, she asked one more time, for Mama had an answer to every question.
Mama, why isn't Palestine on the map?
There are places, Hayati. You don't need a map to find.
Her mama said.
Our favorite trail, your hideout in Teta's closet, the bird's nest inside our chimney. Sometimes people live in countries. Sometimes countries live in people. Palestine lives in you and me.
How can I be sure it's there when I've never seen it?
There are things in this world you haven't seen with your own eyes,
Mama said.
Your heart in your chest, The air in your lungs, from her olive groves to the sea. Our homeland is as real as God above. Palestine lives in you and me.
My teacher said it doesn't exist.
Falasteen whispered. Mama nodded.
There are people who say it doesn't exist, that we don't exist, but their maps can erase us.
She replied, her voice calm and clear.
Their maps can erase our memories. Their maps can erase our past. They think our freedom makes them less free, but it is wrong to deny a people their home. Palestine lives in you and me.
Mama got in bed with Falasteen and held her close, smiling. She ran her fingers through her beautiful, stubborn curls.
Palestine lives in every Palestinian who cannot return,
Mama said.
She is in a millions of hearts that beats like a dabke drums. She is in the bread Teta bakes on Sunday morning. She is in every cross stitch of the topi you wear for Eid. She is in the za'atar we put in our tea. She is Haifa and Jaffa and Ramla and Lid. She is Nasra, Nablus, Jerusalem and Jenin. She is Gaza most of all, and her dear loving children playing soccer with the sparkling sea. She is the stones we cast and the words we write. She is our past, our present, our legacy. She is called many names, but is older than them all. Palestine lives in you and me.
Falasteen smiled and closed her heavy eyes. She thought about showing her map and her key to her class in the morning, and she felt proud.
Do you think we can go visit her sometime and meet our family?
She asked.
We will, Ruhi. I promise. They are all waiting for us.
The end.